firstly. Manage participants. Good morning, students. How are you and how was your night? Yes, last time we met, we treated a consonant sound, two consonant sounds, a description of sounds and the. Let's quickly revise the topic before we commence today's topic. Now, these sounds are plosive sounds. They are described as plosive and alveolar. They are also produced in the same way. The only difference between the two sounds is that one is voiceless and the other is voiced. So sound t is voiceless, while sound the is voiced. Like other sounds in English language, both sounds are represented by various letters in words. For sound t, the sound is represented by letter T, at times letter TT, TH, and the suffix ED. For the second sound, is represented by letters D, DD, and is also represented by the suffix ED in words. Now, when you look at the explanation that I gave you now, you see that the two sounds are represented by the suffix ED. So the ED sound, when it comes after P, S, or letter K in words, while it sounds D when it comes after letter M, letter B, and letter G in words. Now let us start the business of the day. We are going to commence the lecture as usual with a warm-up exercise. This morning we are going to start with a riddle. A riddle. I am something. I am something. Yes, without the presence of a noun in a sentence, I'm irrelevant. I am something. Without the presence of a noun in a sentence, I'm irrelevant. What are mine? What are mine? Yes, type your question and send it. Type your question and send it. Yes, I've seen your response. The answer, yes, Abdurrahman Shehu. Yes, the answer is pronoun. You're correct. Aliyah as a pronoun. Yes, as a pronoun. Yes, Bilal, you are also correct. Yes, that's correct. Bravo. Now the answer is a pronoun. So what is a pronoun? What is a pronoun? What is a pronoun? Yes. I'm waiting for your response. What is a pronoun? Just type and send. No, don't raise your hand. Just type the answer and send it. What is a pronoun? Yeah, there's a word that describes a noun. No. A pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. That's correct. Bilal, you are correct. Bravo. So a pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun in a sentence. So let's proceed to the next slide. So a pronoun is a word used to replace a noun or a noun phrase in a sentence. Then why do we use a pronoun to replace a noun in a sentence? We use a pronoun to replace a noun or a noun phrase in a sentence to avoid repetition or redundancy. Now let us look at the examples I have. I have an example here. Mary went for a walk. Mary went for a walk. Now if you want to change Mary, want to replace it with a pronoun. Yes, I want someone to change Mary, to replace Mary with a pronoun. What are we going to use? Mary went for a walk, yes? So Mary will be what? She, that's correct. Mary, I'm going to replace Mary with the pronoun she. Mary went for a walk. Now let's look for the explanation. Now in the second sentence, she is a pronoun that takes the place of the noun Mary. She is a pronoun that takes the place of the noun Mary. Now before we can use a pronoun in a sentence, there must be an antecedent. That is, there must be an antecedent. We can't just use a pronoun in a sentence without using an antecedent. So what is an antecedent? An antecedent is the noun that the pronoun replaces or refers to in a sentence. Now look at the example on the slide. Janet and Margaret went for shopping. Janet and Jane and Margaret went shopping. They bought a new book at the store. Jane and Margaret went shopping. They bought a new book at the store. Now, Jane and Margaret is the antecedent. They is the pronoun that replaces it. So see that before we use, before a pronoun is used, we must have employed a noun. We don't just use a pronoun without having employed a noun in a sentence. Now, pronoun can be grouped into two categories according to their position in sentences. So we have subject pronoun. What is a subject pronoun? The subject pronoun is who or what the sentence is about. That is, the doer of an action in a sentence. The subject pronoun is always seen at the position of the subject of a sentence. Now look at the example on the board. We played soccer. We played soccer. We is a pronoun and it tells who the sentence is about. We play soccer. Now the next one, yes, example. So we have, like we have singular and plural nouns. We also have singular and plural pronouns. Examples are the ones you are seeing on the screen. Like singular pronoun, I. The plural is we, you. The plural is also you. And he, she, and it. The plural for the three pronouns is they. So example, yes. Short test, yes. Fill in the blank. Christina went to the game, dash. Christina went to the game, full stop. Dash brought our little brother with her. So fill in the blank. What is the answer? Fill in the blank with the correct pronoun. Yes, send your answer, let me see. No, not everyone. Yes. What is the answer? She, that's correct, she. Zainab, yes, the answer is she. King, you're also correct, the answer is she. So you replace the noun Mary with the pronoun she. Let's continue. So Christina went to the game. She brought her little brother with her. That is correct. Now let's go to object pronoun. The object pronoun is someone or something that receives the action of the object. The object pronoun is a someone or something that receives the action of the subject. That is, we have S, V, O. The S is the subject, the V is the verb, and the object is the receiver of the action that is carried out by the subject of the sentence. So the object pronoun is always seen at the the object position. It's always at it performs the objects in a sentence. That is, the performs the position, the function of the object of the sentence. Am I making sense? Yes. It receives the action. It is the receiver of the action that is carried out by the subject of the sentence. She kicked it. She kicked it. That was the sentence. She kicked it. Now, it is a pronoun and it is receiving the action. It is being kicked. It is what is an example of object pronoun. It is in the position of the object of the sentence. Now let us look at more examples. Yes, we have singular, as I've said earlier on, we have singular pronouns and singular pronouns. So for me, the plural is us, you, the plural is you, her, him, and it. The plural is them. So fill in the blank. She forgot to call Jennifer. She forgot to dash. She forgot to call Dash. She forgot to call Jennifer. She forgot to call Dash. Yes? Send your answer. Let me see. Yes, that's correct. Bello, you're correct. Abdurrahman, yes. Farouk Abdulmalik, yes. So she forgot to call her. Now let's proceed to the types of pronouns. Types of pronouns. We are going to start with personal pronouns. A personal pronoun refers to the one speaking, the one spoken to, or the one spoken about. Let us look at the example. Karen ate pizza. Karen ate pizza. She was angry. Karen ate pizza. She was angry. Now, the word she is a personal pronoun that refers to Karen in the examples given. The word she is a personal pronoun that refers to Karen. That is, she takes the place of Karen in the second sentence. Now, examples of personal pronoun. We have first person personal pronoun, second person personal pronoun, and third person personal pronoun. For the first person personal pronoun, I, yes, the singular I, the plural is we, me, us, mine, mine. You can see I, me, my, and mine. Those are the singular pronoun for first person. Now for the plural, we have we, us, our, and us. Then for second person personal pronoun, you, your, and yours. Then for the plural, we have you, your, and yours as well. For the third person personal pronoun, he, him, is, she, her, has, it, and its. And for the plural, we have they, them, their, and theirs. Now the next pronoun I want to treat is reflexive pronouns. A reflexive pronoun is a pronoun that refers to the subject and is necessary to the meaning of the sentence. It is necessary to the meaning of the sentence. It ends with self or selves. Example, Bob enjoyed himself at the gym. Bob enjoyed himself at the gym. Himself is a reflexive pronoun. It is necessary for the sentence to make sentence. If a reflexive pronoun is not in a sentence, that is, the sentence will not be made if it is necessary that it is present in the sentence. Now, if you remove himself from the sentence, let's read, Bob enjoyed at the gym. You see that the sentence does not make any sense. But when the himself, that is the reflexive pronoun, is inserted, we have Bob enjoyed himself at the gym. Now the next one I want to treat is intensive pronouns. An intensive pronoun emphasizes a noun or another pronoun. It is not necessary to the meaning of the sentence. Did you decorate the room yourself? Did you decorate the room yourself? Yourself is not necessary to include. Yes, now when we remove yourself in the sentence, did you decorate the room? You see that the sentence is still meaningful without inserting yourself. So the first one that we treated that as reflexive pronoun must always be in the sentence. It is necessary that it appears in the sentence for the sentence to be meaningful. Now, reflexive and intensive examples. The ones you are seeing on the board, on the screen, myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, himself, ourselves, itself, and we have themselves. Now let's move to the next slide. To the next slide, an indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun, that is the next pronoun that we want to treat. An indefinite pronoun is a pronoun that refers to